The Terrorism Prevention Amendment Bill was debated and scaled second reading in the House. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. And it was sponsored by Honorable Ezenwa Francis Onyewuchi. It says anyone who transfers funds, makes payments, or colludes with an abductor, kidnapper, or terrorist to receive any ransom for the release of any person who has been wrongfully confined, imprisoned, or kidnapped is guilty of a felony and is liable on conviction to a term of imprisonment 15 years. And obviously, this matter went viral, and many people were talking about it. He also stated very clearly that in the US and UK, they do not support payments of ransom to kidnappers. He says payment of terrorism ransom is illegal under the UK Terrorism Act 2000, while in the USA adheres to no concessions policy on payment of ransom. So on those grounds, he feels that we must not encourage terrorists by paying them ransom. What are your thoughts on this?
When I read it, I first saw it yesterday, I was like, are these people all right? So if they kidnap somebody, you, government, you cannot assist in getting the person out. Because they were quoting America, they don't deal with terrorism, they don't pay ransom. Let me tell you something. Film that I don't know for sure, but the film that I've watched, when you kidnap somebody, they will negotiate to release you and even give you money. Then they do one of two things. They either mark the money so they can trace it, or the second thing they will do is that they will have security everywhere.
So they can catch you while you're
close. You know, you're watching now. Then when you kidnapper come to collect money, everybody will just swarm on you.
Yeah. Or
rescue, make sure that they rescue. They would have even got where the person is coming from and where the person is.
Sometimes Hollywood Hollywood can be make believe.
Okay, let's add a real life one. Why can't add one real life one? They can just fly into your country, pick the person and go. They have done it. We've seen that. That's real life.
That one, they did it here.
Okay.
They came in and collected, then they even murdered all the kidnappers there. I think they met like 9. They killed all. You know that kind of pew pew.
Yeah.
You know, then they released their guy unarmed.
Yep.
So that is a country that does not negotiate with terrorists or kidnappers. Now you have nothing. They're just because kidnapping is now, like they said in the bill, is a big business. Everybody is doing it.
My initial thought was to read it over and over again. I thought I did not understand the English. So I read it. Even right now, I'm reading it. I'm saying maybe I'm in an alternate universe. Maybe I just, because this is so boldly insensitive. I'm finding it hard to believe that 2 senators would sit down amongst their colleagues and discuss this, and they would read it. Yes, and it will pass first and second reading. I'm still in shock that somebody did not even call them out and say, really, do you understand what it is that you're saying? If people hear, you know how sometimes you want to embarrass yourself outside, your friends inside will call you and say, please don't even try that.
Not now.
So nobody thought this was insensitive.
Exactly.
So now, when we do this, like you said, which is we are dealing with the cause instead of the root of the matter. And that's the truth concerning many things that we do in Nigeria.
The thought that it could even enter their brain is what is even surprising.
So I know that
what kind of brains do they have that they are thinking that they will criminalize the people who have been kidnapped?
So we agree with criminalizing. We're just saying it's not time.
It's not time yet. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't agree with criminalizing. No matter the time.
I agree that, it's wrong to pay.
Okay.
It's not time yet.
Yes.
We don't have
the right things in place.
Yes, if they have the proper police structure and the person is just willing to pay because you have the money, you're funding.
Yes.
But you are helpless, you don't have options, and that's you're putting first. So the person is now looking, just waiting for their family members to either die or be released. That's the option you're giving them.
So I want to start with, Mariah, Leah Sharibu. She's still there. She's still in
children in the custody
of kidnappers.
Yes.
The Chibok girls, they are still in the custody of kidnappers.
Of them,
The forest people, the forest training children, they paid ransom.
Yes.
Even though the parents have refused to talk about it. because it's a criminal offense. For
The
their children. The Greenfield University students who 5 were killed. Have still not been released today. Yes. And you senators, you are not saying, I'm going to hold all the governors accountable for anybody kidnapped in their states. They didn't say that. They say you, the victim. You see, kidnappers are not listening, and it is them that they should go and kidnap first. Let me see whether they will pay or not.
And you know that so for them,
big man will pay.
For
if
me,
you kidnap us,
big man will pay. Small man is small, ordinary Nigerian who will go to jail for paying. Big man will pay. Nothing will happen. Are they not the ones who started paying? All the big men in this country, when they were picking them up, were the ones paying. Evans, we know how many people that paid. Till today, because Evans have become big man himself, kidnapping, he's still on trial. When they've already convicted the Victus and Co in the US. What are you telling me? If they carry this honorable member that is talking, he will pay.